And we start tonight with that reignited search for Asha Degree, 25 years after she went missing. Today, investigators swarmed to a Lincoln County property, searching the area as the community continues to remain hopeful for a conclusion in this case. WCNC Charlotte Siobhan Riley spoke with Asha's father about his hopes for this case.
This billboard is a reminder of the $45,000 reward that's being offered to anyone who knows what happened to Asha Degree. People in this community tell me they are not giving up until this case is solved.
Still hold out that little hope that she's out there somewhere.
Brenda Bomer drives past this billboard off Highway 150 in Cherryville every day. She says there's not a day that goes by that she doesn't think about Asha Degree, who disappeared on Valentine's Day 25 years ago during a severe rainstorm.
Still think about your own kids when something like this happens to somebody. You think about, what would I do if it happened to me?
Investigators searched the property in Lincoln County. Records show the previous owner was Roy Dedman. Last month, we told you the Cleveland County Sheriff's Office said back in September, a man spoke with detectives saying he recalled a time when one of Dedman's daughters made claims that she killed Asha Degree. Rebecca Hopper is close friends with Asha's family. Hopper was home when she got the news about Asha's disappearance. The latest update in this case still has her asking a lot of questions.
I think about the family, and how they've been feeling and what's been going on in their lives, wondering if she's dead or alive.
Jacqueline Green, who is Asha's cousin, told us over the phone she remembered Asha ushering at Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church February 14th in 2000 before the 9-year-old disappeared that night.
I still always have my hope, always at the end of the day. I don't never give up hope. Anything could be, just keep on my faith and hope, and I pray that they do as well.
Hopper, who has been following this case since the beginning, says she can't understand why it's taking investigators so long to solve this mystery. But she says this billboard gives her some confidence that she and family members will get the closure they need.
And I'm hoping and praying that this mystery will be solved this time.
Now, I did speak with Asha's father at his home today. He did not want to talk on camera, but he did tell me he is not losing hope, and he is encouraging anyone who knows something to speak up. In Cherryville, Siobhan Riley, WCNC Charlotte.
Now, we have been covering these developments all day on Live Impact News on WCNC Plus. In fact, breaking new developments throughout the day for those folks who are streaming with us. If you've not heard of this yet, we wanted to take a moment to talk about this. It's a brand new streaming concept where we bring you live, raw updates as they come in. Deeper insights as well that we might not always have time for on television. In fact, earlier today, I was one of many guests joining our Nick Sturdivant this afternoon, sharing how Asha's case has made an impact on this community and on us too. And hers was one of the first cases that I became acquainted with when I started here at WCNC Charlotte just before the 20-year anniversary of her disappearance. I started here with WCNC Charlotte in January of 2020. And we know that we mark Asha's case. We usually tend to resurface her case on Valentine's Day every year. And so that was one of the first cases, long-standing cases, if you will, that I became acquainted with when I moved here to Charlotte. Having started in January 2020, that was the year that they marked 20 years of her disappearance. They released that age progression photo showing her what she would look like if she were a young woman today. And I remember looking at that photo and going, she should be a young woman. That should be a real picture of her. Yeah. But we just don't know if she's alive. At the time, we didn't know. And it made me really sad. And it embedded that story in my mind. And we know that story is sitting with so many in the community, in addition to, of course, the family. Lots of folks wanting answers here. We do invite you to stick around after this newscast. If you are watching us right now on WCNC Plus, streaming us, we would like for you to join us as we look into the archives of our coverage of Asha Degree's case from over the years. To watch, just add WCNC Plus to your smart TV or favorite streaming device, and you can watch for free.